Hello! Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight? How's your Saturday? I burnt my tongue on food today. Not too badly, though. I just had some, salmon, and it was fresh out of the pan, and I was like, I want to taste this to see how good it is. Lost your dog in your house? How does that happen? Is he like hiding in the basement or something? So we're playing more Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Trilogy. Wait, did I say that right? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. You don't have a basement? I did not remember that. Are you in a place that would like flood? So I think we might finish the samurai case tonight. Hopefully. Still just gonna do about an hour. Too many voices will play havoc on my throat. Because it's basically all just reading. Like the whole game. And then after that, play a different game on a different stream. And that one's kind of a surprise. But you'll see. Alright. Let's get to the game. Oh no. You drank ramen right out of the microwave and burnt your tongue. Yeah, that sucks. Burning your mouth is like the worst. Because it makes it hard to taste everything and it hurts. But anything on your face is like really hard to ignore when it comes to pain. Alright. There we go. So I guess it's... Why aren't these in order anymore? This says 2:44, I guess that's correct? Or is that the time of day? Oh, that's the time of day when we saved. Oh, okay, I thought that was saying that was the amount of time. So this is the newest one. I think. Yeah. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Code Law Offices. Shouldn't they just say like Wright and Maya, like whatever Maya's last name is? Probably won't comment much. Looking for Evie. Oh, is Evie your dog? Oh, I hope you find them. Good luck. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Oh, it's Maya again. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Eh? Maya? What are you doing? Get out of here. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. That's a lot. That's a lot. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. That doesn't... It doesn't make any sense. Why would they rush everything so fast? Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. You see, let me tell you about the the prison industrial complex. Now prisons, they're not run by the state. They're all for profit. So, and you don't have to pay, and prisoners can work, and you don't have to pay them even minimum wage. You can pay them pennies per day. So, if you get a lot of people in prison, bam, it's like slave labor. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up, even for murder. So what, do the system trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Trials... okay, I'm not... It's really hard to get over this, because trials typically take, like, years. Well, we have no time to waste. Say, do you want to see my attorney badge? Sorry, I don't know how that will help us figure this out. It won't. I was just hoping. Alright, talk to me about the Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why do you like the Steel Samurai? It sucks. No, I mean, why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Oh, that's right, I forgot. You were Mia, so you don't know or remember anything. Yeah! Let me recap you on the entire day. But Mr. Hammond was the victim, Nick. I know. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What about the director's alibi? What happened with the director's testimony? Did they throw him in jail? Oh, I hope so. Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Huh. Is Maya always this excitable? So, any ideas? Have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. I'm useless. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go to talk to WP? WP, or Powers, right. Alright, let's go talk to him then. Oh, well, that's the only place we can go. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick. Must have really wowed him in there. How come your eyes show up in front of your hair? Is your hair not real? And could you wipe that grin off your face? But it's so cute. Hey, WP! Only 1 day left till you're convicted of murder. Let's make it count. Yes. There's not really anything I can do to help. That's right. I'm really sure what I can do either. Why did I hire you? Please, this is no laughing matter. Let's examine the guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Either that or he just stares at the wall all day. It's gonna turn out to be a mannequin, isn't it? He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Aren't we all? Oh yeah, she has hologram for hair, that's why. So, tell me about Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. They're always saying, wow, this chick could get away with murder, no problem. Weird, huh? A genius? He's been in Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and... And what? Oh, she's so cute there. I love that sprite. Nothing. Forget it. She said she'd kill me if I talked. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Rumors about what exactly? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? If not, I understand. We can just forget he exists. She is stuck between looking young and old. Yeah. But I kind of like... I mean, she does switch back and forth, right? Mia definitely looks older. Oh, he used to be a minor. Straight-to-video director. You don't say. We know what goes straight to video, don't we? Something is at work caught Vasquez's eye. Oh, does she watch a lot of that straight to video stuff? I'll have to ask her about it later. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. You get it from eating raw chicken. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being beck and call. I can't imagine him jumping. Damn it, Phoenix, I was gonna make that joke. You stole it. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. And that's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it... Wait, that was the same time that Dee Vasquez joined, right? Maybe it was all her fault. Haha! That was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Huh. So can we talk to Miss Vasquez about it again? Yeah, let's go back to the studio. Oh good, you again. Yeah, you don't have to speak, it's fine. Yep, just remain silent. We'll just, we'll mosey on through and we'll not have to talk to you at all. The old windbag sure is quiet today. Shh! Stop! Maya! Don't encourage her. Good. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. She's having a heart attack. Quick. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. Go for it. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive. Oh, we don't have to talk to her, but I guess we should. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Remember how I said that you were a murderer in court? You definitely want to help me out now, right? Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. But about the director? Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. I assure you he does. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Well, you see, my, you know what? You're not old enough. Sounds like when there's one piece of pizza left. Does that make any sense, Nick? Yeah, but... No, it doesn't, Maya. Nobody would like that. No way, like a video game came out with like a 9-foot tall lady and literally the entire internet was like, step on me. No, nobody likes it. About Mr. Hammer. Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Call him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. She's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Alright, I believe you. Let's move on. We're gonna go outside. Let's go to the employee area first. I guess they're not filming today either. Well, their stars are dead or in prison, so I'm not sure what you expect, Maya. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. Are they really gonna get over it that quick? I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! Oh, no touching. Eek! I mean, he is right. He's the detective. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Just meant to scare the ever-loving crap out of you, that's all. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. Guess I can be a little dramatic at times. Why'd you spell it like that? You'll love about the 34 reasons why people love Vampire later when you're older. You will. Are there 34? Wait. I get it. I suppose the actor in me. Oh yeah, are you an actor? Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Hey, you looking for sleeping pills, or are you gonna eat the steak? Here, pal. Traces thereof. Alright. Tell me about this plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? I'm gonna lick the plates, and if I fall asleep, then they would air. Sip if it's foolproof. For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I had the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. A science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? It traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? And now everything in due time, pal. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, maybe he's testing it. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. Haha. We were right. I mean, they were right. So, the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. And also overcooked. Gross. Looks like it. Steak plate. And he just like jams the plate into his pocket with all the bones and stuff on it. Tell me about Prosecutor Edgeworth. So, just asking for a friend, but how's Edgeworth doing anyway? Is he sleeping okay? Seems a little high-strung. Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. Oh, shit. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Wow. Wow. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. I kind of want to see it. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, a bottle of sleeping pills? Well, we got some good news for you about that. They found the victim jackhammer's prints on the bottle. See? Haha, he did do it. I hear they taste like candy. Why don't you eat all of them? So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. I'll be taking that back, thank you. Oh yeah, Fury of Edgeworth does sound like a movie. He could be the new Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai, Fury of Edgeworth. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Well, that's good for me. Oh, thanks, bye. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, pal, I hate to admit it. I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. He's gonna lose 2 cases back to back. Alright, well... see ya. I guess we don't have to examine anything else here, right? Let's go in the dressing room. Oh, it's you again. I totally don't remember what voice I gave you. I think you were like nerdy. Like, oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... Oh, why are you so sure about that, huh? Hi, Ant-Man, welcome! Oh, what? Why? But WP's innocent! No way, that jerk's gonna fry. Yes, I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! So, about Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yeah, yes. On the day of the murder, he went to studio... Getting all my voices mixed up. You alright, Phoenix? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. What? That he's a thief? That he's a murderer? The rumor? Yeah. Ms. Vasquez, their producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? Like literally? What dirt? The dirt that he wanted to be treated like? I ain't telling. Dirt. You know, bad stuff. Oh, I know what dirt means. Do you? Now, 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. But why? The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Huh, why wouldn't they have changed it? That's weird. The rumor that he ate my steak, yeah! He better throw it back up. I still want it. It'll still be good. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is gonna change its programming. They're not gonna make kids shows anymore. None of this wussy crap. Rule 34 all the way. Straight to video. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Tell me about studio policy, I guess? Aren't they gonna make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. I wonder why. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? Well, they hate kids, so... they just want to make money. Are you kidding? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They've got their Power Rangers and their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They'll find a new hero to follow. Me! The Adventures of Penny! No, that can't be true! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure! Yeah, but they'll get over it, they're just kids. Nick, say something! You gotta make them keep making Steel Samurai! I'm taking my millions to go support Johnny Test. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh, what am I showing her? I literally have no idea. Am I presenting her with the path to glory? And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love Steel Samurai. I like how we just shouted in her face, "Take that!" The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. Are you kidding? This is the film industry. They don't care about that. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. Yourself being a kid. Oh, you found your dog. Great. That's awesome. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Oh, nothing. I was just saying. They're not gonna listen to you. Well, for starters, you could tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Wow, that was easy. Phoenix, you don't understand Disney at all. Exactly. I mean, these people are even smaller than Disney. They really need to make more money. Could you tell us about what happened 5 years ago? She's like, well, I had a part-time job at Wendy's. No, with the studio. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Oh. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Totally not murder. He's totally not a murderer, I promise. Anyway, glossing over that, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, because he was a kid star and he accidentally got somebody killed? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Ms. Oldbag. Cool. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. Probably not gonna help, if she'll talk. You try to mint chapstick you found under the couch and feel dizzy? Maybe you should have left it under the couch. Alright, let's go. Let's go talk to Ms. Oldbag. What, you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? Okay. That could be my new job. You can be the lawyer. The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Just let her talk. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Oh, tell me about 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Oh. Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. Oh, her name is Penny Nichols. Wait, is Maya Fey a pun on something? She's old enough to have been around for the feudal era of Japan. The assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun? Well, it is a game, so yeah, I am having fun. Now I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole the Powers' costume, huh? I do have it. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume with the sleeping pills. Take that. Here's my proof. He just throws it at her face. Yeah, all the names are puns in some way. I haven't figured out what Phoenix Wright or the Fays are yet. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. Here, want one? They're great. I pop them like candy. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Oh, that did it. Isn't Monokuma a pun somehow? Yeah, it means like one bear. Oh, she calmed down. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag, that's okay. You can let it out. I'm here for you. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She's kind of scary looking. Like, look at her picture. She looks like soulless. They did a really good job drawing her. Oh, jeez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. With 2 bullets to the back of the head. Pop, pop, and it was over. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag, you're so delusional. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. I think she's going senile, Nick. Here, take this. A photograph? Oh. Oh, that's why it was bent. Because somebody fell on it. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy. Oh, Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the flower box fence. And was very stabbed. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't much feel like talking about it. Cool. Plot convenience. I understand. Alright, sweet. I think we've got pretty damn good evidence now. Is there anyone else? Anything else to do? Let's go here. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Think back? It was like yesterday. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to studio too? Right. I mean left, but yes. But why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? I don't know. Oh god, the birds! They're back. Oh, hi. Why are you just hanging around here? Hey, Nick. It's Ms. Vasquez. Oh, you want to kiss her? Huh? You love her? Hello? Hello! H-E-L! L! Ow! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Well, she did. Look at all those beautiful animals in chat. Hooray! I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. I'm watching these annoying birds. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. What can I do? Mr. Barrows wasn't the killer. Just so you know. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! Is she really? Probably. My Fey blood speaks to me, I know it! I know it! Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Alright, we'll go to the trailer then. See ya. So, I wonder what the possibility is that nobody was the murderer? That he also just fell on the thing and died the same way? And then they're trying to, like, frame Will Powers because they want to end the show. I don't know. It's just a guess. Wasn't he assistant cleaning up yesterday? This place is still a mess. What the hell? She should be fired. There's bottles and cups everywhere. Oh. That's literally the joke. Well, I said it first. Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Are you saying it's our fault the place is dirty? No clues here. There might not be anything else. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures. For how much does that cost? I can't believe they spent that much money on these sets. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Look at the trash. Oh, nothing here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents that detailed the murder. Samurai Dynamite. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. But now he's dead. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance? With a samurai on a horse? Well, you see, he really loved his horse. It was quite romantic. The Singing Samurai. An old movie poster of The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! This one's great! It's all about chopping off heads! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. I did not know that. Singing Samurai stars, what's next? Ninja ballet? Oh my god, this is my favorite. It's Ninja Ballet. Glass is frosted. I can't see outside. It's far into October. The dimming daylight makes it feel like winter is coming. The whites will be upon us soon. Or the Ice King, or whatever his name was. Well, I guess we don't need to be here. Huh. Say, you want to see this picture? What do you think of this? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady. Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Ms. Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Don't follow her, she's gonna stab us to death in there. We know the truth. I'm sure Ninja Ballet exists somewhere in Japan. And you just bought it on eBay for $5? Nice! Get back to me, let me know if it's any good. Okay, we ready? Oh, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Well, 'cause we've got dirt on her now? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you can control him, weren't you? That's why I was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. I didn't think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? I guess a murder? No. No way. Cool. Murder? I love murder. This is so entertaining. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Why are you sweating, huh? Probably because you're lying. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Oh. Just think. Would you have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Oh God, I don't want to... No, I don't want to know. Keep that to yourself. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought the photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's no fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. He's the bigger fool here, obviously. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. I don't think so, lady. You'll have to blackmail me first. What? Boys, what the? Oh yeah, the mafia. Oh my God, D. Vasquez, there are children around. Are there? I don't see any around. Well, maybe Maya's a little young. Well, I think we're screwed. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. Wow, I was totally joking about the taking care of the guy, but it looks like they maybe really did. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? He's got a point, I guess. Your free trial of life has ended. I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that while you're going. At the bottom of the ocean. So long, friends. Wait, are we really friends? I mean, 'cause that's super cool. Do you want to go over my house and play Legos? Boys, erase away. No! Never change, Maya. Oh yeah, hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Erase him too. Huh. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, she definitely did it. Hey, you okay, pal? So I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Make a rug out of the Legos. The unsuspecting trespassers. Oh yeah, like Macaulay Culkin. Detective Gumshoe? He probably isn't used to being complimented. Or he's just... Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. Oh my god. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, let's just start saving at the top. This is way too many. Let's start at the top again. Alright, I guess we'll play a little bit longer. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. Courtesan session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Wait, what? We can't both present decisive evidence? That would make us both right. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. I've got nothing, Your Honor. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today, for what it's worth. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls D. Vasquez to the stand. Excellent. Ms. D. Vasquez is the producer who was present at the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. What? I dislike needless banter. Oh, I forgot her voice for a second there. Schrodinger's court. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. She's wearing a dress, so no. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Phoenix, you okay? He'll never be okay again. Huh. I have a question about part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? Does that mean what I think it means? The van. Huh? There's a van to Studio 2. Uh-huh. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over? I see. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Alright, let's get him. Uh-huh. I guess we'll press on everything, because why not? It doesn't hurt us to do it. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Oh, is this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Alright. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Slap. Stop interrupting the testimony. Well, I'm pressing. I'm allowed. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. That's great. Oh. Uh-huh. So tell me all about that. And what exactly was that? I've forgotten. A likely story. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you do is state the obvious, Edgeworth. She seems like a nice lady. Oh yeah, she's great. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? Gross, I don't want to hear about it. Here's what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. Took a 15-minute break. Tell me about that. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Do you think she did it after all? I kind of do. I mean, either that or the accident thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, you guys ate steaks. Yeah, somebody could verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Hey, I just rhymed. If someone had evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish you'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Do we have any proof that she didn't eat? I don't think so. Yeah, Phoenix, no, not with the worst character. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Oh wait, I already... Oh, so we got back to the beginning again. Alright, so we need to present some evidence for something. Time of death. Guide map. It blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. Murder weapon. Handbook. Yeah, I don't know. Entered a trailer before noon. Is that... I think that's correct, right? Meeting began at 12, ended at 4. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Uh-huh. Wow, I don't know. One to two, you don't have to go through the gate for that. Yeah, I don't know. This even says that they used the van to drive Vasquez. No, stop eating expired food. What are you doing? It's not worth it, even if it's a delicious cookie. Chat, do you have any idea? I'm legitimately lost here. That sounds true, right? That's true. Who knows if this is true or not? Uh-huh. Can Sal, like, not drive or something? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look it up, I guess. Maybe there's a clue at the van, right? But... Uh-huh. But we didn't check the van to see if it, like, didn't work or anything. No, that didn't work. But it's not. No. So we went to Studio 1. I don't know. Oh, yay, we're gonna lose. You ate T-bone steaks. Probably. Well, time to check Google. Like, none of this makes sense to me at all. Yeah, I didn't really want to do this, but I can't imagine. Okay. So, I guess we were supposed to remember from something that she didn't eat the steak, and present the plate. But this is the one with sleeping pills on it. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Ha, as I thought, because it's literally the one that was presented to... that was given to, Will Powers to make him fall asleep. That's what the plate said. So why would we present that as evidence that she didn't eat a steak? Ha, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Uh-huh. Yet there was no bones left on the plate. Were we seriously supposed to remember that? Wow, this game is a lot more challenging than I thought. Like, they really expect you... Like, was I supposed to write that down? How would I have... How would I have even noticed that there was no bones? What if they threw them away? The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Well, I ate the bones. I think I know how. You ate a boneless steak. You ate the bone too. I guess it's you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Okay. Confidently pulls steak out of pocket. I see. What was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmon? Meeting the Steel Samurai. He was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. That's right. Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. It reminds me of when Kyoko called out that one time Mondo slipped out and called Chihiro dude. Yeah. There was a lot of things like that in Danganronpa too, where it's like one tiny little thing and you were expected to remember it. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Uh-huh. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How can I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you'd have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. He's so confident. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Because it was broken. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. My proof that it wasn't used is the weapon itself. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you'll... Oh crap, you're right, aren't you? Silence. I'm the one testifying here, I will be heard. Oh, are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not a murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. The duct tape fixes all, even murder weapons. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. It was the fence. Look at this photo. Pretty cool, huh? What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. I took it myself. Pretty cool, huh? I got it autographed and everything. It was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not aware this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studio. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you fool. You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Has happened again. It's literally the same line. D has a nice haircut. Hey, so does Phoenix. They've all got great hair. Except for the judge, I guess. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Whoa, it is? We've traveled back in time. Crazy. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. So whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Ah, well, she's confident about that anyway. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. Wow, poetic justice. Honestly, would have removed the fence after the first death, right? You'd be like, this thing is dangerous. Why are we leaving it like this? 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. Oh, wrong voice. What was her voice again? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument, the Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? It's weird that there's a bald emoji. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Yeah, but we only have their word on that. Like, could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside this costume? There wasn't enough time. Ah, indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance... The van, stupid. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. That would be the van with the steak plate. Just chopped him up and put him on the steak plate. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Well, we just... That's what she said. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he... was? Wasn't? Of course he wasn't. Ha! So without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van. They managed to put the body into the costume. You seriously suggesting that it's possible? Of course I'm not serious. Oh, I guess I said the wrong thing. I was kidding. To lighten up the proceedings. Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder? That's great. Mr. Wright, court requests you refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Huh. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? Hooray! So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. In the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Yeah. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came in as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Well, obviously she was lying about a bunch of stuff, so yeah, it makes sense. Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions again, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Edgeworth is he's helping. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, and indeed, verily I say, go... I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. This is great.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Humph.
Nick! Buddy Edgeworth. Who knows? He's on the side of justice. He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth, my God, he's learning to love.
Was with Sal and old Bang, the security lady when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady in Old Bang was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
Huh. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're real close. So she may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Could you rephrase that? That sounds a little weird. Right. Okay. Tell me about that. This is all new information. What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Huh. Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Wow, boy. Boy. The witness will continue her testimony. Assistant was there? Was she testifying to that? Mr. Bowers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember?
Remember what?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm.
It certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? Huh. I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Ms. Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. We just murdered somebody. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out.
What? Yes, he does. Are you kidding? He's the most standoutish person ever.
Well, Someone left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Her powers.
Ah, well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
Uh-huh. Tell me about that. What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence.
The cowardly lion is unnoticeable confirmed. Right? I feel like you definitely would notice that guy.
Hey, Nick. How you doing? Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Huh? Tell me about all that stuff, too. Outback, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai. Press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
A photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
He's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
Huh. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. That is completely true. You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
Not fond of it, who cares? But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone that they didn't require questioning. Will they threaten the police? But you didn't have the script. The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I brought you the script, you liar.
Yeah, having mob connections would probably make you want to avoid the cops, right?
I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Ah. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Yeah. Thank you.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think. Miss Vasquez says he didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what this means? She would have had to know the murder was... She had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Right? Good job, Edgeworth.
Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth. What are you doing, man? What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move.
I'm telling you, he's on the side of justice.
Or are you thinking about career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here.
Yeah, she played herself.
Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
That'd be so cool. I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Sweet!
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this?
Yeah, but you're a witness, so who cares? You're not the accused.
No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Ah. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Ah. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Well, he wouldn't know either, right? Sal, the director. Huh.
Get the fine so to peg this on her here, or everything we've done now would have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Okay, so we have to find some evidence. That's at 2 p.m. Yeah, nobody left. There's no way he could have known. No, wait, what? I think I missed it. He did it, has to be left out. Got the notes. I knew that Hammer was injured. No, you couldn't know that. Wait, right? Oh no, maybe they, oh, maybe you could. Never mind. Oh, maybe that is right. I don't know. Oh, that was right. I think we all know why Edgeworth is making a move on D. Because he wants mob connections? That would make it easier to get guilty verdicts, wouldn't it? You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? Ha ha ha. You know, because he got hurt? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. Oh. It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. So, is this like self-defense? Like, was he coming to kill her? And was gonna pin the murder on Powers? That's almost what it seems like they're leading up to.
Ah.
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Everybody shut up. Witness, can you refute this claim? Humph.
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Are the real killers always so persistent? Well, probably because they don't want to be convicted of murder.
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead?
I don't know, we don't need your motive.
Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death, nothing.
Yes, we need a motive. Why would you have killed the victim? There's a reason it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Ms. Vasquez's motive in this murder. The blackmail. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Ms. Vasquez?
Humph.
5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame, and he loved tennis. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you've only talked about Mr. Hammer. Almost seems as if... Ah, see, that's what I said. As if Mr. Hammer would kill D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Ms. Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for the murder. Reveal evidence? Okay. I would present the court evidence proving Ms. Vasquez's motive. Mr. Monkey. I guess it would just have to be the photo again? Or does she not have a motive? I don't know. This is my proof, again! And this tells us why Ms. Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer?
I say it all to prove the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Oh, I was wrong. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time.
Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please.
She had no motive? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? Oh, see, I was right. It was Mr. Hammer who was after her blood. All Ms. Vasquez did was push him up the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Ms. Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask?
to kill Dee Vasquez, who was so cruelly taken advantage of all those years. Oh. Oh no, she broke her cigarette thing. Smoking device. So you did do it, didn't you? But it's self-defense, so it's not really a murder trial anymore. Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Well, that was easy. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm! No! How could this? It was an accident! Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please. Oh, do you know him? Congratulations, Mr. Wright. Oh, thank you. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? She ran away, Your Honor. In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I say, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. It was all me this time. Will Powers was innocent. That it should be found is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. But you always contradict me. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Woo! We did it! Oh, there he is. Shut up. There's all court is adjourned. Yeah, we did it. Woo, teamwork! Yeah! We all did it together. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. Oh, is he like pulling his shirt? That's weird. I now know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's super guilty to a universal degree. He's not guilty. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Ms. Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Boo-hoo. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Well, I don't know. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Do I have evidence of this? Yeah, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... he wanted your fame? It's because you were the Steel Samurai. He's guilty of being a hairy dude. That's very true. Because I was a Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. What a petty jerk. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's over. I'm glad he's dead. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Yep, they're canceling it. You're poor. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Don't tell him, Nick. Ah! Nick Edgeworth!
Hi. What you doing, buddy?
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You gave it your best shot.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Us guys would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Ah, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sniff. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Oh my. Well then, I mean, we could do dinner if you want. Catch up. Jackhammer got screwed over and became evil. Dee and Jackhammer certainly gave mixed feelings on whether to feel bad for them. Yeah, yeah, right? Like, that's kind of life, though, right? Neither one of them is in the right. Life is complicated. I mean, you shouldn't, you know, revenge kill somebody, but you shouldn't blackmail them either. So, everybody's wrong. So tell me about these feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Or maybe they're just necessary?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary? Hey, I was right.
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright, you beautiful bastard. You stay away from me. Don't ever... Oh! Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. But now, I don't know, I can't do it.
That's definitely the moment when everyone is like, I ship you. I mean, maybe they had, like, thought about it before, but right then they're like, oh, that's it. That's the moment.
Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
Oh, you could say that.
What? Friends? As if they're dating! They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess. If only we could become more.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something?
'Cause you're too young to understand.
Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Oh, no. I'll tell you when you're older. And so the curtain closed on another trial. Oh, you can't leave us in suspense like that. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. It went back to making kid shows again. Pink Princess!
Nick! This is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
What, really? He's playing the Pink Princess? I mean, good for him. I just didn't assume he could fit into that costume. Since he's gigantic. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. Oh, I think she said that. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
That's when people started shipping them? Yep. It's kind of obvious. Oh yeah, we did it! A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout goodbyes. Alright, so we will leave it here. Oh yeah, it's been almost 2 hours. Wow. I might. It's only 2. I guess I could play a little bit more of something else. I think I'm definitely done playing this for tonight, though. Woo, my voice. Salmonella achieved. No, I don't want to. I don't want to think about it ever again. Please no. Oh, he achieved victory, right? What? He's got to go to prison too, right? He's a conspiracy to cover up a killing at the very least. So why would he be out making shows? That really doesn't make sense. Because he was a co-conspirator. Well, anyway, I guess they're like, well, you didn't kill him, so you get to go free. All right, well, we'll play more of this maybe tomorrow. Not sure how my voice will feel then. For tonight, you thought he would be in trouble too? It doesn't really make any sense that he isn't. Oh, we still have our music, yeah. Yeah. So I might come back with something else. Maybe not. Depends on how I feel. Oh, just use his idea. Oh yeah, it could be. If he had already pitched it to them. Alright, well thanks everybody so much for watching and coming out. I'll either see you tomorrow or in a bit. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!